Hello everyone, I'm Raging Raven, and not technically a sealed only, but Banlist has dropped, so I figured to myself I might as well just do my own reaction to the Banlist and see what's changed, see what's haven't changed, and hope with the next format it's going to be a lot better than this one, because we still got salads running amok around the place, we still got Orcus running amok around the place, even though it's not so much. But still, there are some decks that are causing quite the nuisance at the moment, especially Altergeist coming back, Shaddoll invoked. I'm really hoping that Shaddolls don't get hit. But regardless, let's just pull up the ban list and see what we got. Alright then, so... Something tells me I got the wrong ban list. Yeah, this is the wrong ban list. What the heck? So this is the newest one. Alright then, so, from April 1st, 2020. Alright then, let's get started. So we got a new ban, that is Steam the Cloak. Okay, so Blackwing Steam the Cloak is banned. That's actually good so that it doesn't affect, wait, Destrudo is banned as well? Flippin' X, so 2 big tuners banned already, that's shocking. Glow Bulb, expected it. Lunalight Tiger. Okay, to be quite frankly honest, the Blackwing Steam the Cloak I'm perfectly alright with. Destrudo, did not see that coming, but I think I can understand why. Bulb, understandable, and Lunalight Tiger, bloody hell. I guess they were just sick and tired of Lunalight Tiger just being a soft and constantly reviving every single time. That's actually quite fair, actually. So we're gonna be... Oh, there's a new one. Okay, so it is Master Plan. Flippin' X, Spiral Master Plan is gone. Wow, I hope those Magician Souls were worth it for those players who were playing Spiral with it. Anyways, what else do we have here? No new XZs or extra deck monsters, that's good. No spells or traps, so that's all the bans, nothing but monsters, flippin' heck. So the limits now, oh, we got a few, so these two are semi-limited. The first one is Danger Jack, also Jackalope and Tsuchinoko are now one. Okay, so it seems like the Danger Engine is being hit a lot more than we originally expected. This is actually kind of shocking, but at the same time, I actually understand the reason why they decided to do it. I'm doing this in the morning, forgive me. So, okay, I can see why they did this. So, continuing along, we now have... a fusion monster is now limited. Buster Dragon! One of my friends is not going to be happy about that. He's literally not going to be happy about that. Oh, synchro monsters, we have Hyper Librarian and Trishula. Okay, Trishula I can understand. Oh, we got some XZs as well, I'll look at those later. So, Hyper Librarian I can completely understand, and Trishula. Hand Looping is coming back so I can completely understand. Aww. Omega is still there, but I'm just going on mainly because I play pure Psyframe, so I'm a little bit sad that Omega is there. Anyways, Totally Awesome is limited. Oh god, thank god for that. And Zodiac Dryden is now at 1. So, I think I might actually find it in myself to play Zoo once more. Well, as much as I can, to be honest. Anyways, we got, some new spells. Is there any more? Okay, so I'll just focus on these spells. Oh, there is one down here. Let me just get it in view of camera. Alright, so the first spell we have is Instant Fusion. Makes sense, makes perfectly sense. The next one is... I still don't get this hit. I know some people have been saying that, saying why they can see this hit, but here's the thing, I never see Mind Control being played at all, so this is just baffling to me, to be quite frankly honest. The fact that Mind Control is now at 1 is just... and I already did the deck profile for my sealed only as well, so I have to go back and do that one again. So Mind Control at 1, even though I never see anyone play it, but I'm not gonna... Zodiac Barrage. That's a strange hit. I guess understanding on how spammable Zodiac may be, they want to keep that in check, so... I can kind of see why, but I think they mainly do it. I think they mainly did it just so that they can prevent the rank 4 engine of Lunar Lights to continue popping off with Zodiac. So that's kind of the best reason why I'm thinking that's there. But your guess is as good as my guess. So let's continue on. Okay, so no trap. So that's the limits. Now let's go on to the semi-limits. Also, only 3 semi-limits. Malicious at 2, understandable. Tour Guide from the Underworld. Oh right, she's still semi-limited. Widow Anchor is at 2 now. Oh dear. Okay then. What's now at 3? Deep Sea Diva is at 3. Makes sense. She's got that archetype coming out. Necroface at 3. You know, actually, Necroface has never been used with Grim Marju, so it makes sense why it's there. So, Drones at 3. That's interesting. And Pot of Avarice. Nobody played it, well, except for guys like me, but I guess some decks might be able to get away with Avarice still, even now that it's at 3, so, yeah. Alright then, so, my overall... Oh, whoops, I read something wrong. Alright then, so my overall thoughts on this ban list? It's pretty good. I should possibly clarify a little bit more. So with these hits, they're interesting, but at the same time, odd. I can get reasons why Steam the Cloak, Bulb, and Master Plan were banned, but the fact that Destruder was banned, I'm honestly kind of baffled, and after seeing some other people's reactions to this, they're actually on the same fence as well. They're like, huh? Like, just completely baffled. I can completely understand why it can be banned, because I have seen some plays where Destruder was just linked off into LP and then Dragon Link players could continue. But it's still one of the more odder hits out of the bunch, really. Destrudo has not been seeing too much plays recently to warrant being hit on the list. And before anyone gives me that whole Crystron Needle Fiber play with him, yeah, but honestly, Destrudo's Effector Summon himself, when Bulb and Steam the Cloak have better summoning conditions to bring them out after the Crystron Needle Fiber plays, they have more warranty for being banned than Destrudo, so Destrudo is an odd hit. Librarian makes sense, we can't have Synchro Summoning go completely out of control. Trishula makes sense, we have to get Hand Looping back in control as well. Junk Speeder not getting hit though is quite frankly an odd one. Well, say, Hand Trap may kill Synchrons as a whole from their combo plays, yes. Junk Speeder is left untouched, then it's completely unstoppable as soon as he starts going off with his plays. The fact that Mystic Mine was not hit was a bit of an odd one. A lot of people were begging for this card to get hit one way or another, and it's kind of odd that it's still not hit. I think my friend put it best when he said that Demeter is not a deck, it's a card. And that card is Mystic Mine. So it's absolutely baffling that Mystic Mine is still roaming around the place going all happy and whatsoever with what it can do. I don't get why ABC is banned. ABC Buster Dragon, I can understand its effects to summon itself and then tag out as the soft ones per turn, you can just simply go nuts with it. But honestly, it's kind of a chore, really, to set up. And at the same time, ABCs are not that intimidating anymore. Toad, I can kind of see why. Especially with the fact that it practically lets you use the card that your opponent was quintessentially using against you, so I can kind of see why Toad is here. Trident is perfectly fine. I mean, Zodiacs are kinda a dead deck without Trident, so having Trident back in the game can help them. Barrage to 1 though. At first I thought that this doesn't make sense, but then I remember Time Thieves are still running in around the place, so that's something that we should all be concerned about. Widow Anchor at 2 might give Sky Strikers more playability, but it's still a little bit too early to tell. Malicious at 2 makes sense, and all the comebacks to 3 actually makes sense as well. Insuffusion is a fair hit as well, and you can't rely it as a good one-of now. Call by the Grave is still technically the best one that you can use against any cards that were to pretty much use a hand trap against you. Overall, I'd retract myself saying that it's a pretty good list. It's more or less a odd list, really. Some things were hits, yes, but I don't think enough was hit. Having a bigger thought of what was on this list just made things confusing, to say the least. But only time can tell with this list's effectiveness actually being as effective as what we'd expect. So, for the time being, all I'm just gonna say is this. This was our list. It's... nah. I don't necessarily feel that keen on this list, because there's not a lot that's changed, but at the same time, new stuff has been released, and Konami kinda wants to push some of this new stuff. So... only time can tell on how decent this stuff may be for this ban list. But regardless, this ban list is here now, so let's just hope that this next format is not going to be an aggravating one. Regardless if that virus is roaming around the place. So until next time, guys, see you in the next one.